Now, so this is the patch update for December 15th. I'm going to go over it real quick, even though I went over it. Now I'm going to go over it in-game. The new Battle Pass. And this is the Thighs event. Remember, follow my Thighs guide. I posted it days before. So if you guys are wondering where it is, I don't know how many people are watching me right now. They're fucking stalking me. They're in my fucking walls, okay? I don't announce this stream ever. So basically, you beat chapters 1 through 7 hard mode. It's very easy. Just follow my guides. And you get this Gunner Thigh skin. I don't know why people like these skins. Because it's only on the splash page. It doesn't change anything really. But some of you guys are freaks and you guys think these skins matter. When all these skins do, this is a tier 1 or tier 2 skin. I forgot what tier skin this is. This is a low tier skin. And all it does is change the splash art on this page. Wow. This matters so much in gameplay. This matters so much. And a lot of you guys are like, oh my gosh, players, this matters. I rate this low. Like, who cares about this? How long are you looking at this? You never notice this. But yeah, if you wait until after the event, you have to pay money. I think it was like $10 or something to buy it. Who cares about that? It's free if you fucking do the hard mode. Just follow my guide. So this is the thing I went over, the new plus 12 wheel. If you buy it, these things are always worth buying because remember, if you get a plus 12 SSR, you get equipped 2 of them. So you need to consume manifest. Okay, all these daily quests are easy. I hate this because you cannot complete it immediately, even if you buy the patch. Because it always takes like a week. Because it takes 4 dailies to complete this. This is awful design, in my opinion. You cannot get it immediately, even if you pay money. And so if it's a really good... This one is not a really good wheel compared to others. But if it's a really good wheel, then it sucks. You have to wait. Again, that is a small nitpick. Why am I even complaining about it? I don't know. But that is my nitpick on that whole system. So let me roll this fucking wheel jail. I'm stuck in wheel jail like all of you. Everyone should be stuck in wheel jail. Nice, we got nothing. Expected. So, that's this event here. This is the Thighs event. Manchi had a small crash out on Discord, just a small one. But they nerfed Thighs event, like I said it does. They've been nerfing the old events, because the rewards are still good. But it's a lot worse than it was before. The original event and why everyone was saving money for the Thighs event was because of pearls. This used to give random pearls in this reward pool as well. Pearls are the deep dive mats. So it used to give infinite pearls as the infinite refresh item here. It no longer does that. They also nerfed the Tulu event for Annie. And they've been nerfing old events when they rerun. Because I guess since the event pass were so generous, they kind of nerfed like the super rewards. Because in the past, as an older player, not person, because I'm very young, as an older player in the game, events used to be able to give these pearls and these hearts. It used to be able to give these pearls and these hearts on some events or even extra EXP like the 24 event. Some events even give infinite sources of this. Now, all new events in the past couple of months, even half a year, have not been giving infinite this, or infinite this. It's been limited. Because before, if you have the extra energy, you can just infinitely farm these key mats. So it no longer does that. So my suggestion, if you see a good event, whether you have E3 wheel, E3 of that character, you farm it. Because what's still the same is if you have that character, you get extra rewards. Like AZ, 150% extra reward if you have Thighs E3 and her wheel E3. So my new advice, since they nerfed all the old events, so there's no like super king event now. If you ever have an event, whether you pull the character and their wheel to E3, just use all of your Menofin on it. Just use all of this on it. I've been saving this for a real Dies event, but since they nerfed everything, I'm just gonna use it this event. I'm probably gonna use it and farm one of these. I don't know what I'm gonna farm yet, but that's my suggestion. That's my suggestion. That I'm gonna go over do the event. I'm gonna end the video, but I'm gonna go over what else they changed. So, new wheel, new banners. Okay, I'm gonna go over the banners. I already went over them, and I already made review videos for all of these rerun characters. Check them out. So, I made a review video for Dies and for Tulu. These are the only 2 units you should care about this banner. None of you should care about Lily if you value your pulls, because she's a really good support character. She's very good support. However, Dies is the must pull here. E2, wheel E3. She has one of the best wheels in the game, because it's an Keyflare SSR wheel. Keyflare wheels you buy, especially if you plan to run 10-10 teams. You're going to run out of Keyflare wheels for anything else. E2 is the most important part about Dies. You can just ignore E3. You can just ignore E3 if you want. You don't need her OE. I have her OE because I hit extra copies of her. If you go with my old videos when I clear Alert 5, I used her E2. But you can hit more. Tulu, his E1, E2 is fine if you're using him with G Murphy. His OE makes him one of the strongest fast speed run clears with G Murphy because of the effect of his OE. It's not recommended to spend that many copies on him to get him OE. Rather, just spend more pulls on G Murphy. Again, this is only pull him to OE, if you like speed running events and AoE mobs for the OE. But you still need a lot of wheels and stuff. You just use them to speed run events where there are a lot of mobs and ads. If they ever make it another event like that, like the last half Annie, not the recent Annie. The recent Annie was a single boss. Some Annie raid events are just dozens of mobs. Dozens of mobs that spawn again and again. If there are mobs, you use Tulu. And he AoEs and he clears the whole map. So that is the use case for his OE. It's not recommended. Now let's talk about their wheels. Must pull. E3. Garbage out of the 3, not a must pull. D tier in comparison. I made a wheel tier list. Tulu. Used almost everywhere. This is one of the best wheels you can use as a general use and very flexible. I use it with Karen. Most people don't even use this with Tulu. Hardly anyone uses Tulu wheel with Tulu because it's that good. It's like Horla's wheel. If you're using Horla's wheel on Horla, you're fucking trash player and you can't fucking read. You can't fucking read the game and you have no creativity in team building if you use Horla's wheel on Horla. This is another case of that scenario. You don't use this on Tulu unless you are running a Tulu team. But most of the time, other Wickers can use this better. You can just delete this portion of the wheel, and it'll still be a very good A or S tier wheel, depending on who you ask. Why? At the start of every battle, not exploration, the wielder gains alienness. And they fill up whenever another Wickers exalt. Now, who does this go with? Anyone on a CAF team. Anyone on a CAF team. This, okay. 40 alienness. So at the start of every battle, not mob fight, you're basically going to guarantee an exalt on whoever you put this on. You can already think of these scenarios where this applies. Every scenario. You have to be like a fucking shitty Ultra player to not know where this goes. Okay? It goes anywhere. You can just ignore this part. That's why this wheel is so good. Now, people use this on Dies even. They plus 12 either this or Dies wheel if they're a whale, and they put this on Dies. Why? Because Dies, when she exalts, she consumes a baby and give everyone else's alienness. So other units can exalt. They exalt. She gets alienness back. She exalts. They exalt. You can put it on Dies. You can put this on Aegis for the same thing to get her stun up every battle. So, because this effect is very strong. Let's say you've been running through cases where you need to Aegis exalt every battle. This helps you do that without any pre-planning. You put this on Aegis as well. Let's say I put it on my CAF team in D-Tide. That's what I do, because I put it on Karen. Because CAF is going to exalt, everyone's going to exalt. And this refills up Karen without playing her cards. And Karen's exalt gives me mana to fill up my CAF. That's where I use it, to have her exalt ready every mob fight. So this goes on every team, whether you want an Exalt every battle on a particular support unit. This wheel is extremely good. How much you want to invest in it is up to you. Now this effect, very good on Tulu. But this wheel is already good just by reading this. It's like the Horla wheel. If anyone fucking uses Horla wheel on fucking Horla, tell them to play a different game. Tell them to play a different game because they clearly do not understand how to read. Why would you want all these good effects on Horla? You can use this on Calf even. You can use this on Salvador. You can use this on anyone. On Corpo. I use it on Corpo. I use it on Corpo. You know why? Crit rate, crit damage, shield gen, HP cover, ailment, strength, 20%. It's a flat 20% on all of these. Why would you not use this on a good DPS? Why would you not use this on Corpo, who scales off the DR and all this? Why are you using it on fucking Horla? What are you doing? Do you not know how to fucking read? Do you not know anything about team building? You need to look at the wheels as their own independent entity and not as a one-to-one thing. That's what you need to do when playing this game. That's why all the unique builds come out. That's why I made the whole Alva wheel on Calf build. That's what was me. Look at my video date and when I released the video. I was the one who made that build. Like, this is why I experiment with team comp, unlike some players who, take things at face value. So you need to figure out which wheel goes on what. Like Uvash's Heart. You put this on Dorsey. That's why you plus 12 this. You know why? It fixes, well, not fixes, it's still fucking cancer. It helps Dorsey's crit rate issue on his Exalt. And it's a standard wheel, you can plus 12, and he takes effect of all of these effects. Most of these wheels go on other units, and that's the same with Tulu's wheel. Dice's wheel, if it's for your main team, it's extremely good. You ignore this key flare. It's one of the best key flare wheels. Extremely good on your teams. Just theory craft. Think. Lily's wheel has the exact opposite problem. It's really only good on Lily. Now let's check out Lily's wheel here. And why it's not recommended. It's a nice to have. It's not nice to use. In general. Because it is grace through pain. So this is poison and shield generation plus 15%. Strike, crit rate, and crit damage. 35%. And gain a shield. So there is exactly 0 units with Lily that generates a lot of shields and poison. Now let's look at all the other poison units. G-Doll. She does not generate a big shield. She does not take advantage of strike, crit rate, and crit damage. So, and if you're put her on G-Doll team, low max HP. Doesn't need the DR stat. Who are the DR stat scalers? Horla. Corpo. Can the Horla use this? Horla does not generate a lot of poison. Does not generate a lot of shields. Has 1 strike that does almost no damage. And on teams you run her, low max HP. Does not go on Horla. Another poison unit, 24. 24. Okay, he can take advantage of the poison generation. Cannot take advantage of the shield. Her cards do not count as strike. And she does not take advantage of the crit damage that hard compared to other wheels. That's why fucking 24's wheel is bad on her in comparison to the meta of Sunfall and Titan's Blade. Because this is decent, right? But Sunfall, 20% crit rate, 20% crit damage, poison damage increased by 20%, base damage increased by 20%, damage amp. Titan's Blade, after you Exalt, you play her 3 costs. So that's why that is the best in slot for 24. This is not. Where does 24 wheel go? Arita. I taught Monchi recently on a stream how to do it on Arita. He was using a fucking dog shit comp, dog shit wheels. Just use this 24 on Arita. You know why? Arita scales off of Exalt better. She eats the glands. Star of Expiration. Blah, blah, blah. So she gets 20 ailments at the end of each turn, which makes her Exalt, which is good. After that, she gains crit rate, crit damage. You know what increasing her crit rate and crit damage does? It increases your tentacle crit rate and crit damage. Because your tentacle crit rate and crit damage is an average. Again, I'm using this term lightly. It's not exactly an average, but it's basically an average of all 4 units crit rate and crit damage. So this helps your team if you put it on Arita. You don't use Arita's wheel on Arita. Arita's wheel on Arita is fucking dumb shit. This is dumb shit. You know why? You don't know how to read if you use Arita's wheel on Arita. You gain 9% of the wielder's attacks as strength. Okay. And 6% of it as technical damage. You gain X% of the wielder's attack as strength, technical damage. Crit rate. Oh, this is so good for us. Why don't you use this on Arita? Why don't you use this on Arita? Let's look at our level 60 stats. 3% of 0 is 0, motherfucker! Holy shit. Why are you using this on Arita? Why are you using this wheel on Arita? This is frustrating. People do not know how to fucking team build. All these fucking other guide makers don't know how to fucking team build. Do they not read the wheels? 3% of 0 is 0. It's like putting this on fucking Lay. Rather put this on Corpo if you really want to put it on someone. She at least gives you more strength to start a battle. Read what the wheels do. Please. Read what they do. Reading. Anyway, that is this event. Pool for Dies, then Tulu, if you like the G Murphy team. Dies wheel must pull. Tulu wheel must pull. Very good. And if you're a whale, you can plus 12 Tulu wheel for damage for some teams. Don't recommend plus 12 in Dies wheel. Many DPSs don't take advantage of this if you want to plus 12 it. Why do you want a plus 12 Tulu wheel? Again, watch my Tulu video. If you want to max out his damage, what people don't know is because devs put it in a fucking garbage place, is this. He scales off of fucking Alimus regen. He does more damage based off of this. Yeah. This is why you want Alimus regen on Tulu. It's a damage buffer. Why do the devs want him to scale off of Alimus regen? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't fucking know. God only knows. This is why you want to build Alimus regen on Tulu, because this is quite nice. That's the only reason why you want to plus 12 that wheel. A lot of these fucking Awakers have fucking weird ass fucking scaling, like fucking Miriam support with scaling off of crit damage, increasing her fucking poison trigger and her Alimus giving. I don't know what they're thinking, dude. Just accept it and build what the devs want you to build. It's like fucking key flare damage with G Murphy. Like you build what they want you to build. Okay, that's the end of this video. See you guys next time.